Yesterday, I was in a car accident. I totaled my car. Um, Pretty scary. I went airborne. I was rolling in the air, smashed into a big brick, like rock wall. It wasn't brick, it was like these earth stones on the side of the road. You guys will be able to see that in the background of the picture. Um, and the whole time, um, I just didn't know how it was going to turn out. I was waiting for the impact where I would lose my life. I was waiting for the impact where I would break a bone or like my legs would get pinned under the dashboard. And all along, you don't know how it's going to come out. I live my life as a man of God, as a Christian. Look, you could see the hoodie. I had this on yesterday in the car wreck, and the airbag or the steering wheel or something scratched it scratched the paint off my shirt. I'm a little sore. I'm okay. I got just a scratch on my shin, and I'll put a picture of that up too so you guys can see that this is the only injury that I walked out with besides a little bit of soreness. Look at the car. Look at the injury that I sustained. Tell me that God's grace wasn't all over me. Two people stopped on the side of the road, and they were like, "I'm so surprised that you got up and walked out of that." And if you look at the car and me feeling inside what was happening, the car was literally like twirling in the air. And so for me to get up and just walk out of that, like hopped up out of it and just like ran to the side of the road and just like was thanking God. That's how I know God was with me. The person that stopped to pull over to check and see if I was all right was a Christian man. He was a Baptist, but still a Christian nonetheless. And he was just like, "I'm so thankful to God that you're alive." And he asked if he could pray for me. He prayed for me. He gave me a hug and was like, "I'm going to stay right here until someone comes to help you." And that's another reason why I know that I'm alive due to the grace of God. I was looking at my phone, guys. I shouldn't even be alive. Like don't look at your phone and drive. Just don't do it. And I know it's common sense, right? But I have common sense and I still did it. And I crashed my car. I shouldn't be here. And I just want to say to those out there that watch this, that happen to randomly come across this, don't wait, guys. Don't wait till tomorrow, or don't wait till you're older, or don't wait till, "Oh, I'll give my life to Jesus next year." Do it now. Luckily, thankfully, I'm blessed to already be saved by grace. I know that I'm going to heaven when I die, but what if I wasn't? My last text messages to my friends would have been all that they had to go on. Luckily, most of my conversations are positive all the time. Some of them are about, weightlifting and random things like that. But in almost all my messages, I tell the person that I'm talking to that I love them. But what if I didn't have the chance to do that? What if I crashed that car and I died and I wasn't saved? So I really just want to put things into perspective for you guys, because you never know when it's your time to go. I didn't get up in the morning with the thought that I was going to crash my car. My pastor asked me in the morning when I woke up, "How can I pray for you today?" And I said, "For safe travels." Now, was the travel safe? In retrospect, yeah, I think that his prayers are why I didn't die. Because what if he didn't pray for me and then I did die because I didn't tell him pray for safe travels? You gotta you gotta look at things like this, and people could be like, "Bro, you crashed your car, you didn't make it safe." But I look at it as like, how's God moving in this? What is he trying to show me? I got prophetic word after prophetic word spoken over my life that I would preach and speak in front of a lot of people. I haven't done that yet. So obviously it's not my time to go. Obviously, God's got much more in store for me, which is the incredible part, because I know I haven't reached my full potential yet. So it's not time for me to go yet. But what if you have not reached your full potential and it is your time to go, but you haven't given your life to Jesus? What if you haven't given your life to Jesus and it's your time to go? We all have to die. We're all going to die. And I'm not trying to be like gloom and doom, or turn or burn, but at the same time, guys, don't play around with it. Don't don't play around with God. Don't play around with your salvation. Don't play around with where you're going to spend your eternity at. Because if I'd have died yesterday and I wasn't saved, I would have went to hell. And I just don't want that for anybody. This channel is to lead lost souls to Christ. If you're a knucklehead like me, that used to be in the streets and, lived your life as a thug, this channel's for you. This channel's for anyone, but that's the type of man I used to be. And I don't expect all believers to relate to that. but somebody's got to love people that used to be like the man I used to be, because in that state, I felt unlovable. I felt unworthy. And now my life has been totally transformed. People that see me now don't see the man I used to be. People that know me as the man I am now have no recollection. They don't understand how I tell them some of the things that I used to do. They're like, I just can't see that. And so that's how far God removes you from your sin, as far as the east is to the west. So you don't look like what you used to be. Lazarus used to be dead. And when he hopped up out of that grave, after Jesus told him, Lazarus, come forth, and he waddled over like a mummy, super dead before, now he's alive, eating at the table with everyone, with Jesus, with his sisters. And he didn't look like he was dead anymore. He didn't smell, he was fully revived and fully alive. And so that's what I want for everybody that's been in the past that I've been in. So I just want people that are out there to understand that it's never too late to give your life to Christ. If you are breathing, there's still a chance for you. You still have a chance. Don't let the devil tell you, oh, just do it later. Live your life now. Sow your wild oats. Just do it now. Give your life to Jesus while you still can, while you can consciously give your life to him, and make the choice. You're not missing out on nothing. I promise you. I used to be in the streets and I used to wonder, how am I going to have fun without sex and drugs? How am I supposed to live a life that makes me feel good without those things? And I'm here to tell you that Jesus replaces all that with something much more better for you than you could ever imagine. And so I just encourage anyone that's on the fence, or that, thinks, oh, I'm going to be young and live forever. You just don't, you're not going to. You're going to age, you're going to die. So you might as well live your life for him now, while you got youth and vibrance and vitality and energy and stamina to go out and like confess, to the world that you're a child of God, and spread the good news. So really, thank you for everyone that looked at the community tab post yesterday and prayed over me and thanked the Lord for my survival. It's definitely due to God, but I appreciate all you guys that support this channel. Sorry this isn't a fancy edit or nothing like that, but I feel like I just need to get on here and be raw with you guys and just face to face with you and tell you, like, if you're on the fence and you're waiting, don't wait any longer, because you never know when it's your time to go. And I want everyone to go to heaven. That's what this channel's for. So if you guys need any prayer, or if you have any prayer requests, leave it in the comment section. Please share this with a family member of yours that you know that you've been praying over to lead them to Jesus. Don't let it happen to them. Don't let them crash a car and not survive, by the grace of God. So I just appreciate everybody's support. That's going to do it for this one, guys. I will catch you guys on the next one. God bless everyone.